Hey, are you struggling to keep track of your online rental inventory? Well, let's get inside Rent More Pro and add an item together into our inventory to make sure that your business is running smoothly. I use Rent More Pro for my business because it's a software that's helped tons of business owners make hundreds of thousands of dollars already. So why wouldn't you? My name's Tony, I'm your business ally, and in today's video, we're gonna talk about how to get inside the Rent More Pro software and start adding items to our inventory. This is gonna help us better organize, it's gonna help us see which items are performing the best, and it's going to help the customer experience when they come shopping with you. So if you're ready, let's dive in. All right, we've gotten inside of Rent More Pro and we want to add items to our inventory. There's actually two pathways that you can take to doing this. The first, most obvious, is to go up to the top right corner to that purple plus sign that is our quick add button. Click down on that and go to create an inventory item. That's gonna take you to the inventory item creation page, but before I talk about that information, I wanna show you the other way to add a inventory item. Go back to the home page and underneath the orders tab, you can click that and go to manage inventory. From here, you'll see a bunch of information. It has all the inventory items you've already added, if you've added them in, but you can scroll down to the very bottom where you've got 4 subcategories and click on the inventory items and click the purple quick add button, and that will also take you to the inventory item creation page. So that's 2 ways that you can create a new item inside of your inventory. Now let's talk about when we create a new item, what all this information is, why we need it, and what it's for. So obviously the first thing we need to figure out is the item name. Pretty self-explanatory. The item URL, what you want the URL to say when a customer clicks on that item. What is that gonna say? That's where you fill that in. The item quantity number, it's the quantity of this item that you have. The item day rate is the actual rate that it would cost to rent this actual item. The wholesale price of that item is how much you paid for the item so that the system can calculate how much you're making off of that item. And then does this item need to be returned? Yes, if they're not purchasing it outright. But if the customer is purchasing outright this item, then you would hit no. All right, from here, you can upload an image of the item by choosing file and selecting where that image is at and uploading it there. You can add additional images as well. Make sure that it meets the file size requirements. And then you can give a brief description of the item inside of this text box. If you keep scrolling down, this is where you would fill in all the exact measurements of this item. Make sure you fill all that out. Pay attention to, does this item fit inside a vehicle or not? That's important. Does it need to be prepared, prepped, or cleaned? Is it available for pickup? Does it come in pieces? The weight, all of this is good information that you need to have for our system. And then finally, make sure you go to the status and select that it's active. If it's ready to go, you filled in all the information, you're ready to start selling this item, then make sure it's active. Otherwise, save it as a draft and activate it later. And from here, the category, you can select which category that this item would go into to better help organize your inventory. So you have to make sure you've created categories for that. And then where this item is stored, what location it is at, you could put it there as well, put the information there as well. And once you filled out all this information, go ahead and hit create inventory item, and you have now created an item inside of your inventory inside of Rent More Pro. Awesome, so let's recap. We got inside the Rent More Pro software. The first thing you can do to add an inventory item is go to that purple plus sign or quick add button in the top right corner. Click down on that and go to add a new inventory item. But you can also get there by going to the orders tab and going down to manage inventory. From there, you can hit that plus sign again and add a new inventory item from that page as well. With this feature now completed and you knowing how to do it, you can ensure that your online inventory is going to stay organized. You're going to be able to see which items are performing the best in your rental or service-based business, and you're also going to improve the customer experience. So if you're ready, go ahead and log in and give it a try. And don't worry if you get lost or confused along the way, you can reach out to this email below at any time to get help. I'm so glad that I could highlight this feature for you today. Make sure you subscribe to our page and check out our next video to ensure that you're getting the most out of the Rent More Pro experience. Until next time.